Question number 201. The only false statement in the following ones is option A. Heat can be converted into work. Option B. Heat rays can be converged at one point by concave mirror. Option C. Water expands when cooled below 4 degrees centigrade. Option D. Heat rays cannot pass through vacuum. Option E. Heat may transfer by any of three modes. Correct answer is a D. D is a false statement. Only false statement in the following is heat rays cannot pass through the vacuum, so that is wrong. Question number 202. During throttling process, option A, heat exchange does not take place. Option B, no work is done by expanding steam. Option C, there is a no change of internal energy of steam. Option D, all of the above. Option E, entropy decreases. Correct answer is a D, all of the above. Question number 203. Energy of molecular motion appears as option A, heat. Option B, potential energy. Option C, surface tension. Option D, friction. Option E, increases in pressure. So correct answer is A, it's a heat. Energy of molecular motion appears as a heat. Question number 204. A sudden fall in the barometer reading is a sign of approaching. Option A, fine weather. Option B, rains. Option C, storm. Option D, cold wave. Option E, hot wave. Correct answer is a C, it will be storm. Question number 205. The unit of universal gas constant is option A, watts per degree Kelvin. Option B, dynes per degree centigrade. Option C, ergs centimeter per degree Kelvin. Option D, erg per degree Kelvin. Option E, none of the above. Correct answer is a D, erg per degree Kelvin. Question number 206. Calorie is a measure of option A, specific heat. Option B, quantity of heat. Option C, thermal capacity. Option D, entropy. Option E, work. So the correct answer will be B, it's a quantity of heat. Question number 207. 1 kgf per centimeter square is equal to option A, 760 mm of Hg, means mercury. Option B, 0 mm of Hg. Option C, 735.6 mm of Hg. Option D, 1 mm of Hg. Option E, 100 mm of Hg. Correct answer is a C, 735.6 mm of Hg. Question number 208. Barometric pressure is equal to option A, 760 mm of Hg. Option B, 0 mm of Hg. Option C, 735.6 mm Hg. Option D, 1 mm Hg. Option E, 100 mm Hg. Correct answer is A, it will be 760 mm Hg. Question number 209. 1 barometric pressure or 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to option A, 1 kgf per centimeter square. Option B, 1.033 kgf per centimeter square. Option C, 0 kgf per centimeter square. Option D 1.0197 kgf per centimeter square. Option E 100 kgf per centimeter square. So correct answer is B. It will be 1.033 kgf per centimeter square. Question number 210. The value of 1 bar in SI units is equal to option A 1 Newton per meter square, option B 1 kilonewton per meter square, option C 1 into 10 the power 4 Newton per meter square, option D 1 into 10 the power 5 Newton per meter square, option E 1 into 10 the power 6 Newton per meter square. Correct answer is a D. It will be 1 into 10 the power 5 Newton per meter square. Question number 211. Change of entropy for a heat exchange process is given by option A delta H into T, option B delta H upon T, option C delta H upon delta T, option D delta T upon delta H, option E delta T upon delta H. Correct answer is a B delta H upon T. Question number 212. 1 bar is equal to option A 1.0197 kgf per centimeter square or 750.06 mmHg, option B 1 kgf per centimeter square or 735.6 mmHg, option C 1.033 kgf per centimeter square or 760 mmHg, option D 0 kgf per centimeter square, and option E is 100 kgf per centimeter square. Correct answer is A. 1 bar is equal to 1.0197 kgf per centimeter square or 750.06 mmHg. Question number 213. A perfect gas at 20 degrees centigrade was heated until its volume was double. The temperature of the gas will now be option A 270 degrees centigrade, option B 540 degrees centigrade, option C is the 327 degrees centigrade, option D is a 729 degrees centigrade, option E is a 420 degrees centigrade. So correct answer is a C. It will be 327 degrees centigrade. Question number 214. Change in the internal energy of a small temperature change delta T for ideal gas is expressed by the relation option A delta U is equal to Cv into delta T, option B delta U is equal to Cp into delta T, option C is delta H is equal to Cp upon Cv into delta T, and option D is delta U is equal to Cp minus Cv into delta T, option E is delta U is equal to Cp minus Cv upon Cp. Delta U is equal to Cp minus Cv upon Cp into delta T. So correct answer is A is delta U is equal to Cv into delta T. Question number 215. Change in enthalpy for small temperature change delta T for ideal gas is expressed by the relation option A is delta H is equal to Cv into delta T, option B is delta H is equal to Cp into delta T, option C is delta U is equal to Cp upon Cv into delta T, option D is delta H is equal to Cp minus Cv into delta T, option E is delta H is equal to Cp minus Cv upon Cp into delta T. Correct answer is a B. It will be delta H minus Cp into delta T. Question number 216. Real gas follows the relation option A is option A is PV is equal to nRT, option B is PV into compressibility factor into nRT, Option C is a PV power N is equal to C. Option D is a PVN is equal to C. And option is a PVN is equal to RT. Correct answer is B. It will be PV into compressibility factor equal to nRT. Question number 217. In case of steady flow system, work can be evaluated using an expression. Option A is W is equal to integration final to initial PDV, and option B is W is equal to integration final initial PDV, and option C is W is equal to integration final initial minus VTP. Option D is W is equal to delta Q minus delta E. Option E is W is equal to integration final initial minus PDV. Correct answer is C. It will be W is equal to integration final initial minus VTP. Question number 218. The first law of thermodynamics is the law of option A, conservation of mass, option B, conservation of energy, option C, conservation of momentum, option D, conservation of heat, option E is the conservation of temperature. So correct answer is a B. It's a conservation of energy. Question number 219. A perpetual motion machine is option A, thermodynamic machine, option B, a non-thermodynamic machine, option C, a hypothetical machine, option D, a hypothetical machine whose operation would violate the law of thermodynamics, option A, an insufficient machine. Correct answer is a D, a hypothetical machine whose operation would violate the law of thermodynamics. Question number 220. Kelvin Planck's law deals with option A, conservation of heat, option B, conservation of work, option C, conservation of heat into work, option D, conservation of work into heat, option E is conservation of mass. Correct answer is C. It's a conservation of heat into work. Question number 221. According to Clause's statement of second law of thermodynamics, option A, heat can't be transferred from low temperature source to high temperature source. Option B, heat can be transferred from low temperature to high temperature source by using refrigeration cycle. Option C, heat can be transferred from low temperature to high temperature source if COP of process is more than unity. Option D, heat cannot be transferred from low temperature to high temperature source without the aid of external energy. Option E is all of the above. So correct answer is D. Heat can't be transferred from low temperature to high temperature source without the aid of external energy. Question number 222. A frictionless heat engine can be 100% efficient only if its exhaust temperature is option A, below surroundings, option B, 0 degree centigrade, option C, 0 degree Kelvin, option D, equal to inlet temperature, option E is it is never possible. So correct answer is a C. It will be 0 degree Kelvin. Question number 223. Net flow work done in a polytropic process is equal to option A, P V3 minus V1, option B 0, option C P1 V1 log P2 upon P1, option D is a P1 V1 log V2 upon V1, and option E is P2 V2 minus P1 V1 divided by 1 minus N. So correct answer is E. Question number 224. Carnot cycle consists of following four processes. Option A, two isothermal and two isentropic. Option B, two isentropic and two constant volumes. Option C, two isentropic, one constant volume and one constant pressure. Option D, two isentropics and two constant pressure. Option E, one isothermal, one isotropic and one constant volume and one constant pressure. So correct answer is question number 24 is A. It will be two isothermal and two isentropic. Question number 225. The ratio of actual cycle efficiency to that the ideal cycle efficiency is called option A, effectivenesses. Option B, work ratio. Option C, efficiency ratio. Option D, isentropic efficiency. Option E, net efficiency. So correct answer is a C, efficiency ratio. Question number 226. The constant volume cycle is also called option A, Carnot cycle. Option B, Joule cycle. Option C, diesel cycle. Option D, Otto cycle. Option E, Rankine cycle. So correct answer is a D, Otto cycle is a constant volume cycle, also called the constant volume cycle, Otto cycle. Question number 227. 227. Air refrigerators work on option A, Carnot cycle. Option B, Otto cycle. Option C, Atkinson cycle. And option D, Stirling cycle. And option E is a reversed Joule cycle. Correct answer is a E, reversed Joule cycle. Air refrigerators work on reversed Joule cycle. Question number 228. The air standard efficiency of an Otto cycle is equal to option A, minus 1 upon gamma plus 1. Option B, R power gamma minus 1 minus 1. Option C, 1 minus R power gamma minus 1. Option D, 1 minus 1 upon R power gamma minus 1. Option E, 1 upon R power gamma minus 1 minus 1. Correct answer is D, where the R is a compression ratio and gamma is a ratio of specific heats. Question number 229. Rankine cycle consists of option A, 4 processes. Option B, 5 processes. Option C, 6 processes. Option D, 3 processes. Option E, none of the above. Correct answer is B, Rankine cycle consists of 5 processes. Question number 230. Relative efficiency of a gas power cycle is given as the ratio of option A, actual thermal efficiency to air standard efficiency. Option B, theoretical thermal efficiency to air standard efficiency. Option C, air standard efficiency to actual thermal efficiency. Option D, break thermal efficiency to air standard efficiency. Option E, indicated thermal efficiency to air standard efficiency. So the correct answer is A. Question number 231. It is proposed to make a direct heat to work converter out of an elementary system which absorb heat while doing isothermal work exactly equal to the heat absorb, thereby keeping internal energy constant. Such a system is option A not possible, option B possible, option C not desirable, option D is a commendable, and option is possibly only with a lot of sophistications. So correct answer is A, it's not possible. Question number 232. Maxwell's thermodynamic relations are applicable to option A reversible processes, option B is a irreversible processes, option C is a mechanical system in equilibrium, option D thermodynamic process, and option E is a chemical system in equilibrium. So correct answer is E. Question number 233. Pick up the correct statement. An engine working between positive temperatures, option A can be a heat pump, option B cannot be heat pump, option C must be a heat pump, option D can be heat pump only if a frictionless machine is used, option A is can be a heat pump only with a lot of sophistications. So correct answer is a B, cannot be a heat pump. Question number 234. Pick up the correct statement. A refrigerator working between positive temperatures, option A can pump work into work reservoir, option B can pump work into work reservoir with a frictionless machine, option C must take work out of work reservoir, option D cannot take work out of work reservoir, option E can take work out of work reservoir only under certain limitations. Correct answer is a C, must take work out of work reservoir. Question number 235. Thermal power plant work on, option A Carnot cycle, option B Joule cycle, option C Rankine cycle, option D Otto cycle, option E Brayton cycle. So correct answer is C, it's on the Rankine cycle. Question number 236. Which of the following is an irreversible cycle? Option A Carnot, option B Stirling, option E Ericsson, option D all of the above, option E none of the above. So correct answer is E, is none of the above is a irreversible cycle. Question number 237. Otto cycle consists of following four processes, option A 2 isothermal and 2 isentropic, option B 2 isentropic and 2 constant volume, option C 2 isentropic, 1 constant volume and 1 constant pressure, option D 2 isentropic and 2 constant pressure, option E none of the above. So the correct answer is a B, 2 isentropic and 2 constant volume. Question number 238. The efficiency of Carnot engine depends on, option A working substance, option B design of engine, option C size of engine, option D type of fluid fired, option E is the temperatures of source and sink. So correct answer is E of question number 238. The efficiency of Carnot engine depend on temperatures of source and sink. Question number 239. For same compression ratio and for same heat added, option A Otto cycle is more efficient than diesel cycle, option B diesel cycle is more efficient than Otto cycle, option C efficiency depends upon the other factors, option D both Otto and diesel cycles are equally efficient, option E none of the above. So the correct answer is A. For the compression ratio and for the same heat rate, Otto cycle is more efficient than diesel cycle. Question number 240. The efficiency of Carnot cycle is maximum. The efficiency of Carnot cycle is maximum for option A gas engine, option B well lubricated engine, option C petrol engine, option D steam engine, option E reversible engine. So correct answer is the E. Efficiency of Carnot cycle is maximum for reversible engine. Question number 241. For the same compression ratio, the efficiency of dual combustion cycle is option A is greater than Otto cycle, option B is less than diesel, and option C is less than Otto cycle and greater than diesel cycle. Option D is greater than both Otto and diesel. Option E is lesser than both Otto and diesel. Correct answer is C. It means for the same compression ratio, the efficiency of a dual combustion cycle is less than Otto cycle and greater than diesel cycle. Question number 242. Carnot cycle is option A reversible cycle, option B an irreversible cycle, option C a semi-reversible cycle, option D a quasi-static cycle. Option E is an adiabatic reversible cycle. So correct answer is A. Carnot cycle is a reversible cycle. Question number 243. Diesel cycle consists of following four processes. Option A 2 isothermals and 2 isentropics. Option B 2 isentropics and 2 constant volumes. Option C 2 isentropics, 1 constant volume and 1 constant pressure. Option D 2 isentropics and 2 constant pressure, and option is none of the above. So correct answer is C. Diesel cycle consists of following four processes, in which first is a 2 isentropics and 1 constant volume and 1 constant pressure. Question number 244. If both Stirling and Carnot cycles operates within the same temperature limits, then efficiency of the Stirling cycle as compared to Carnot cycle is option A is more, option B is less, option C is equal, option D depends on other factors, option is none of the above. So the correct answer is C, it's equal. Question number 245. Stirling and Ericsson cycles are option A reversible cycles, option B irreversible cycles, option C quasi-static cycles, option D semi-reversible cycles, option E is adiabatic irreversible cycles. So correct answer is A, reversible cycles. Question number 246. If T max and T minimum be the maximum and minimum temperatures in an Otto cycle, then for the ideal condition the temperature after compression should be option A T maximum plus T minimum divided by 2, option B under root of T max upon T minimum, option C under root of T maximum upon T minimum, option D T minimum plus T maximum minus T minimum divided by 2, and option E is a T minimum minus T maximum minus T minimum divided by 2. So the correct answer is a C. It means under root of 2 maximum upon T maximum upon T minimum. Question number 247. The working substance for a Carnot cycle is option A is atmospheric air, option B air fuel mixture, option C steam, option D is a ideal gas, and option E is a real gas. So correct answer is D. It's a ideal gas. Working substance for a Carnot cycle is a ideal gas. Question number 248. A cycle consisting of two adiabatics and two constant pressure processes is known as option A Otto cycle, option B Ericsson cycle, option C Joule cycle, option D Stirling cycle, option E Atkinson cycle. So correct answer is a C. It will be Joule cycle. Question number 249. Reversed Joule cycle is called option A Carnot cycle, option B Rankine cycle, option C Brayton cycle, option D Bell-Coleman cycle, option E Joule cycle. So the correct answer is a C. It's a Brayton cycle. Question number 250. Brayton cycle consists of following four processes. Option A two isothermals and two isentropics. Option B two isentropics and two constant volume. Option C two isentropics, one constant volume and one constant pressures. And option D is a two isentropics and two constant pressure, and option E is none of the above. So correct answer is a D. It will be two isentropics and two constant pressure. Question number 251. Which of the following cycles is not a reversible cycle? Option A Carnot, option B Ericsson, option C Stirling, option D Joule, option E none of the above. Correct answer is E. Which of the following cycle is not reversible? So Stirling cycle is not a reversible cycle. Question number 252. The cycle in which heat is supplied at constant volume and rejected at a constant pressure is known as option A dual combustion cycle, option B diesel cycle, option C Atkinson cycle, option D Rankine cycle, option E Stirling cycle. Correct answer is a C. The cycle in which heat is supplied at a constant volume and rejected at constant pressure is known as Atkinson cycle. Question number 253. The efficiency of diesel cycle with decreases in cutoff. Option A. Once again, question number 253. The efficiency of diesel cycle with decreases in cutoff. What? Option A increases, option B decreases, option C remains unaffected, option D first increase and then decreases, option E is the first decrease and then increase. So correct answer is A is increases. Efficiency of diesel cycle with decrease in cutoff is increases. Question number 254. Which of the following cycles have maximum efficiency? Option A Rankine, option B Stirling, option C Carnot, option D Brayton, option E is a Joule. So correct answer is C is Carnot. Cycle have maximum efficiency is a Carnot. Question number 255. The ideal efficiency of Brayton cycle without regeneration with increase in pressure ratio will option A increase, option B decrease, option C remain unchanged, option D increase or decrease depend on the application, option A is unpredictable. So correct answer is A. It will be increases. Question number 256. The ideal efficiency of Brayton cycle with regeneration with increase in pressure ratio will option A increase, option B decrease, option C remain unchanged, option D remain increase decrease depend on application, and option is unpredictable. Correct answer is a B. It will be decreases. Question number 257. The following cycle is used for aircraft refrigeration. Option A is a Brayton cycle, option B is a Joule cycle, option C is Carnot cycle, option D Bell-Coleman cycle, option E is a reversed Brayton cycle. Correct answer is E. It's a reversed Brayton cycle. Question number 258. Gas turbine cycle consists of option A 2 isothermals and 2 isentropics, option B 2 isentropics and 2 constant volumes, option C 2 isentropics, 1 constant volume and 1 constant pressure, option D is a 2 isentropics and 2 constant pressures, and option E is a none of the above. Correct answer is D. It will be 2 isentropics and 2 constant pressures. Question number 259. The thermodynamics difference between a Rankine cycle working with saturated steam and the Carnot cycle is that option A Carnot cycle can't work with saturated steam, option B heat is supplied to water at temperature below the maximum temperature of the cycle, option C a Rankine cycle receives heat at two places, option D Rankine cycle is hypothetical, option E is none of the above. Correct answer is B. Question number 260. The heat addition in dual combustion cycle is done at option A constant pressure, option B constant volume, option C partially at constant pressure and partially at constant volume, option D constant temperature, option E is a constant enthalpy. So correct answer is C. It will be partially at constant pressure and partially at constant volume. Question number 261. Diesel efficiency is maximum when the cutoff is option A increased, option B decreased, option C maximum, option D minimum, option E 0. So correct answer is E 0. Question number 262. The pressure ratio in case of Bell-Coleman cycle is of the order of option A 5 to 6, option B 7 to 9, option C 10 to 15, option D 15 to 22, option E 23 to 30. So correct answer is C. It will be 10 to 15. Question number 263. Stirling cycle consists of following four processes, option A 2 isothermals and 2 constant volumes, option B 2 isothermals and 2 isentropics, option C 2 isothermals and 1 constant volume and 1 constant pressure, option D 2 isothermals and 2 constant volume, option E is none of the above. Correct answer is A 2 isothermals and 2 constant volumes. Question number 264. Atkinson gas engine has a special feature that option A isentropic compression and expansion are of equal stroke lengths, option B isentropic compression is on a short stroke and expansion on a longer stroke, option C isentropic compression is on a longer stroke and the expansion on a shorter stroke, option D it employs shortest compression and expansion strokes, option E is none of the above. Correct answer is a B. Question number 265. The ideal efficiency of an erection cycle with perfect regeneration and operating between two given temperature limits is option A equal to Joule cycle, option B equal to Carnot cycle, option C equal to Brayton cycle, option D less than Carnot cycle, option E more than Carnot cycle. So correct answer is B equal to Carnot cycle. Question number 266. In a Carnot engine, when the working substance rejects its heat to sink, the temperature of sink, option A increase, option B decrease, option C remain same, option D may increase decrease depend on capacity of engine, option E first increase and suddenly decreases. So correct answer is a C, it remain same. Question number 267. The ideal efficiency of a Joule cycle operating between two given temperatures limit is option A equal to Joule cycle, option B equal to Carnot cycle, option C equal to Brayton cycle, option D less than Carnot cycle, option E is a more than Carnot cycle. So correct answer is a D, is a less than Carnot cycle. Question number 268. The ideal efficiency of Stirling cycle with perfect regeneration and operating between two given temperatures limit is option A equal to, option A is equal to Carnot cycle, option B is less than Carnot cycle, option C is equal to Brayton cycle, option D is equal to Joule cycle, option E is less than Brayton cycle. So correct answer is A. Question number 269. The concept of refrigeration is used in the following cycles. Option A Rankine and Stirling, option B Rankine and Irriction, option C Stirling and Irriction, option D Stirling and Brayton, option E is Irriction and Brayton cycle. So correct answer is C, it's on the Stirling and Irriction cycle. Question number 270. A Bell-Coleman cycle is a reversed, option A Carnot cycle, option B Otto cycle, option C Joule cycle, option D Stirling cycle, option E is a Brayton cycle. So the correct answer is C, is a Joule cycle. Question number 271. Irriction cycle consists of the following four processes. Option A is 2 isothermal and 2 isentropics, option B 2 isothermals and 2 constant volumes, and option C is 2 isothermals and 2 constant pressures, option D is 2 adiabatics and 2 constant pressures, option E is none of the above. So the correct answer is C, it's 2 isothermals and 2 constant pressures. Question number 272. A petrol engine theoretically operates on option A constant pressure, option B constant volume, option C constant temperature cycle, and option D is a constant entropy cycle. Option E is a mixed cycle of constant pressure and constant volume. So the correct answer is B, it will be constant volume. Question number 273. A diesel engine theoretically operates on option A constant pressure cycle, option B constant volume cycle, option C constant temperature cycle, option D constant entropy cycle, option E mixed cycle of constant pressure and constant volume. So the correct answer is A, it's a constant pressure cycle. Question number 274. A high-speed diesel engine theoretically operates on option A is a constant pressure cycle, option B constant volume cycle, option C constant temperature cycle, option D constant entropy cycle, option E mixed cycle of constant pressure and constant volume. So the correct answer is E, Question number 275. The constant pressure gas turbine works on the option A Rankine cycle, option B Bell-Coleman cycle, option C Carnot cycle, option D dual cycle, option E Brayton cycle. So correct answer is E, it's a Brayton cycle. Question number 276. According to Kelvin Planck statement, option A, it is impossible to construct a heat engine which operates in a cycle and receive a given amount of heat from a high temperature body and does equal amount of work. Option B, it is impossible to construct a device which operates in a cycle and produce no effect other than the transfer of a heat from a cooler body to hotter body. Option C, when two dissimilar metals are heated at one end and cooled at other, EMF is developed proportional to difference of temperatures at two ends. And option D is a heat can be converted into work. Option E, work can be converted into heat. So the correct answer is A. Question number 277. A steam nozzle converts option A kinetic energy into heat, option B heat energy into potential energy, option C potential energy into heat, option D heat energy into useful energy, option E heat energy into kinetic energy. So the correct answer is E, heat energy into kinetic energy. Question number 278. Which is a true statement in connection with second law of thermodynamics? Option A, it is not possible for the heat energy to flow spontaneously from a body at a lower temperature to a body at a higher temperature. Option B, it is not possible to construct perpetual motion machine of second kind. Option C, it is not possible to construct an engine which while operating in a cycle produce no other effect except to extract heat from single reservoir and do equivalent amount of work. Option D, Carnot engine as compared to all engines operating between given two temperatures limits is the most efficient. Option E, all of the above. So the correct answer is all of the above. Question number 279. According to Clausius' statement, option A, it is important to construct a heat engine which operates in a cycle and receives a given amount of heat from a high temperature body and does equal amount of work. Option B, it is impossible to construct a device which operates in a cycle and produce no effect other than the transfer of heat from cooler body to hotter body. Option C, when two dissimilar metals are heated at one end and cooled at other, EMF is developed proportional to difference of temperature at two ends. Option D, heat can be converted into work. Option E, work can be converted into heat. So the correct answer is a B. Question number 280. Under what condition it is possible that heat be abstracted from hot source as well as cold source and positive work be done? Option A, impossible. Option B, hot reservoir is at negative temperature. Option C, cold reservoir is at negative temperature. Option D, both hot and cold reservoirs are at positive temperatures. Option E, none of the above. So correct answer is a B. Hot reservoir is at negative temperature. Question number 281. What should be the limitation of hot and cold reservoir temperatures? If a two-temperature machine pumps heat into hot reservoir as well as cold reservoir and work is done on the system. Option A, cold reservoir must have positive temperature. Option B, cold reservoir must have negative temperature. Option C, hot reservoir must have positive temperature. Option D, hot reservoir must have negative temperature. Option E, none of the above. Correct answer is A. Cold reservoir must have positive temperature. Question number 282. What are the limitations to the signs of the heat exchange from hot and cold reservoir if a two temperature machines operates between two positive temperatures? Option A, heat must be rejected to hot source and abstract from cold source. Option B, heat must be abstract from hot source and rejected to cold source. Option C, heat must be rejected to both the sources. Option D, heat must be abstracted from both the sources. Option E, no limitation. So correct answer is a B. Question number 283. Which is the wrong assumption for calculation of air standard efficiency? Option A, all processes are reversible. Option B, specific heat remains constant at all temperatures. Option C, no account of the mechanism of heat transfer is considered. Option D, gases dissociated at higher temperatures. Option E, working substance is a perfect gas. So correct answer is a D, gases dissociated at higher temperatures. Question number 284. What are the limitations to the sign of heat exchange from hot and cold reservoirs if a two temperature machine operates between two negative temperatures? Option A, heat must be rejected to hot source and abstract from cold source. Option B, heat must be abstract from hot source and rejected to cold source. Option C, heat must be rejected to both the sources. Option D, heat must be abstracted from both the sources. And option E is a no limitation. So correct answer is E, no limitation. Question number 285. An ideal gas at 27 degrees centigrade is heated at a constant pressure till its volume become 3 times the temperature of gas then will be option A, 81 degrees centigrade. Option B, 900 degrees centigrade. Option C, 627 degrees centigrade. Option D, 927 degrees centigrade. Option E, 574 degrees centigrade. So the correct answer is a C. It will be 627 degrees centigrade. Question number 286. According to Petler-Thomas effect, option A, it is impossible to construct a heat engine which operates in a cycle and receives a given amount of heat from a high temperature body and does equal amount of work. Option B, it is impossible to construct a device which operates in a cycle and produce no effect other than the transfer of heat from a cooler body to hotter body. Option C, when two dissimilar metals are heated at one end and cooled at other, EMF is developed proportional to difference of temperatures at two ends. Option D, heat can be converted into work. Option E, work cannot be converted into heat. So correct answer is a C. Question number 287. All diesel cycles except slow speed engines use following cycles. Option A, diesel. Option B, Otto. Option C, Joule. Option D, mixed Joule. And option E is a reversed Joule. So correct answer is a D, mixed Joule. Question number 288. Second law of thermodynamics defines option A entropy, option B enthalpy, option C is heat, option D is work, and option E is internal energy. So the correct answer is entropy. Question number 289. Gas turbine work on option A constant pressure cycle, and option B constant volume cycle, option C constant temperature cycle, option D constant enthalpy cycle, option E is a dual combustion cycle. So the correct answer is A, it's a constant pressure cycle. Question number 290. Cycle used in thermal power plant is option A Carnot, option B reversed Carnot, option C Rankine, option D Breton, and option E is Irriction. So the correct answer is a C, it's a Rankine cycle. Question number 291. Substance is flowing in a pipe of 200 mm inside diameter at an average velocity of 3 meters per second. At a given section of the pipe line, the pressure is 1.5 meganewton per meter square absolute. What is the flow work of 0.5 cubic meter expressed in a joules passing this section? Option A 1 joule, option B is 75,000 joule, option C is 90,000 joule, option D is 100,000 joule, and option E is 25,000 joules. So correct answer is a B, 75,000 joule. Question number 292. Calculate the enthalpy of 3 kg of fluid that occupies a volume of 1.5 meter cube if the internal energy is 3.5 megajoule per kg and the pressure is 0.3 meganewton per meter square. Option A is 3.95 megajoule, option B is 3.65 megajoule, option C is 10.95 megajoule, option D is 11.85 megajoule, and option E is none of the above. (293) An isentropic process on TS diagram is represented by a option A horizontal line, Option B is vertical line. Option C inclined line. Option D curved line. Option is none of the above. So the correct answer is a B. It will be a vertical line. Question number 294. Expansion in nozzle is a option A isobaric process, option B isothermal process, option C adiabatic process, option D isochoric process, and option E is a parabolic process. So the correct answer is C. It will be adiabatic process. Question number 295. Air standard efficiency of a diesel cycle is depend upon option A ratio of specific heats, option B cut-off ratio, option C adiabatic compression ratio, option D all of the above, option E none of the above. So the correct answer is all of the above. Question number 296. A system will be in thermodynamic equilibrium only if it is in option A thermal equilibrium, option B mechanical equilibrium, option C chemical equilibrium, option D all of the above, option E is static state. So correct answer is D all of the above. Question number 297. Choose the correct statement. Choose the correct statement. A property of system, option A remains constant during a reversible process, option B changes when a system after completing a cycle returns to its initial stage, option C it is always of intensive type, and option D is the path function, and option E is a point function. So the correct answer is a point function. Question number 298. Entropy is called the property of the system. Entropy is called the property of the system because option A its derivative is 0 for any process, option B it has same value at any two equilibrium states, option C it has a single value at each equilibrium state, option D it has a constant value at each equilibrium state, and option E is it's depend upon the path followed by the system. So the correct answer is a C. It will be it has a single value at each equilibrium state. Question number 299. Isothermal compressibility of a substance is denoted by option A 1 upon V del V upon del T subscript P, option B del T upon del V subscript S, option C minus del P upon del S subscript V, and option D 1 upon V and del V upon del P subscript T, and option E minus V del P upon del V subscript T, where small t is the temperature and capital T is the absolute temperature. So the correct answer is D. It will be 1 upon V and del V upon del P subscript capital T. Question number 300. Average coefficient of volume expansion of a substance is denoted by option A 1 upon V del V upon del T subscript P, option B del T upon del V subscript S, and option C minus del P upon del S and subscript V, and option D is a minus 1 upon V del V upon del P subscript capital T, and option E is a minus V del P upon del T subscript small t, where small t is the temperature and capital T is absolute temperature. So the correct answer is A. It's a 1 upon V in the small bracket del V upon del T subscript P.